What is going on, Governor Chisgule here, and today we're doing the Karak ceremony, going straight to hell. If you like Rise of Kingdoms videos, where we rock the toughest PvE content available, which right now is the Karak ceremony, you should definitely like and subscribe, because that's the thing we're doing in this channel, and we are a sponsored creator with Rise of Kingdoms. Welcome to the live stream, my friends. Come one, come all, for the barbarian smashing goodness. Oh, yes, baby. We've got a bunch of armies set up already to get some sweet, sweet value in the Karak ceremony, getting a ton of experience every 10 levels of, what are we fighting here? Melfasts is going to give a lot of extra experience, so that's definitely something we want to get in on. Oops, forgot to crank up the experience tomes, or not experience tomes, the AP potions before we get in on that. There we go. Now we got all the armies in on the party. We're rocking Lohar as the primary with, you know, our good friend Khan as the secondary. Bunch of folks here. Ngen, Spin to Fire, Star Wars, Spider-Man, Jurassic World, the Pie Master. What's going on? Oh boy. We weren't necessarily planning on streaming tonight, but then the Karak ceremony hit on time. Usually it's like a couple hours after reset. So, you know, here we are. We're going to rock the stream for a little bit. We are going to rock the stream for a little bit. What's going on, Tyler and T. Weiler, which is two separate people. Good luck. I explain things as if I'm a science teacher, says the instigators. Well, I channel my inner Bill Nye the Science Guy when I'm explaining video games. What is my con at? Level 48, 5522. My con looking pretty good. What's going on, Kel from Futu? Do Alexander and Constantine make a better pair than Richard and Charles, or do you think it's worth? Couldn't tell you about Alexander and Constantine because they're not out yet. But okay, if I tinfoil hat for a second, what do I think about Alexander and Constantine? We'd have to get a look at those commanders for me to really evaluate it, which we'll do in a second. We're going to run this army back to town so that we can get healed back up. I don't think we actually save resources by virtue of using an army expansion, like not a meaningful number of resources in terms of units we don't have to heal. So I think we'll just keep incrementally healing. We'll summon a new one of these. There we go. Send out an army. We're going to rock Lohar and follow it up with Khan T5 Knights. Let's do this. Need some action points. Let's pop a 1K spot. Bada boom, we're in on the action. By the way, if we head over to the commander screen, we've got the Ranger set to be Lohar for damage to barbarians and experience gain. We've also got Genghis Khan pulling down a cool 1% troop health. I suppose we could swap over for Nighthead, but I'm not too worried about it at this time. Whew. What is a good combo with Belisarius? Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about. Chisnai the Science Guy. Indeed. Why are you spamming it? Couldn't tell you, but chat is funny. Julius C. Too early, and now he's level 30 with 2-2-2-1. Oh no, you should not use that Julius Caesar. I hate to say you should abandon that Julius Caesar, but you probably should abandon that Julius Caesar or go all in until he's expertised, quite frankly. Chisgule Gaming, with your gaming skills and personality, I know you do good in other games. Is there any chance you play PUBG Mobile? I would like it. You know, I don't play PUBG Mobile. Maybe I would like it. I don't know. I've never played. Is it true that Richard won't appear on the wheel anymore? You know, I don't actually know. Bryce Moat says, Bybars is my main. Who's good as a pair for PvP? I'm free to play. Consider Pelagius. Pelagius is exceptional as a cavalry commander. Oh yes, most exceptional. Now, let's go back over here. We wanted to get a look at some commanders. Specifically, we wanted to look at... Ooh, hey, we have a talent point. I mean, we should definitely apply that. Bada boom. Making our way over to Razor Sharp. Anyways... So these two commanders, are they a good pair? Constantine is doing attack reduction and damage taken reduction, including a health bonus that's massive, garrison, and a heal and skill damage taken reduction, which is actually kind of interesting and new. Don't remember seeing that there before. Alexander the Great is popping shields, and let's see here. Gives you a chance. Huh. What? This skill keeps changing. When incoming damage will be reduced on the map, replace the damage reduction. Each normal attack gains a 10% chance to deal extra damage. I mean, I can't keep track of what is happening here. 30% march speed and 30% attack. I mean, that's really strong. Increases attack by 20% after using an ability. When the shield is activated, this bonus changes to defense. Yeah, I mean, I think these commanders will be fine as a pairing. I think they would be a totally fine pairing. Bada boom. Some amount of scouting going on. This is typical. This is typical. Let's check back in on the chat. Bro, good to watch you, bro. Thank you, Enrique. I appreciate the comment. Bryce, you're welcome. Blue Devils. Somebody's been saving up for the Richard wheel. Yeah. The Richard wheel showed up like 3 times maybe for our kingdom. And it was a long time between that second time and the third time. Honestly, like, saving up your gems to unlock some of those commanders that you might really, really want from a wheel could be a really good strategy because it's hard to say when they're going to come back. What is the tree build for my con? Good point. I don't like the build I have right now. I would argue that skill tree with some amount of cavalry is the way to go. That is the way to go. How is the new woman commander? You know, we can get a look at that in a moment. Let's queue up the next fight, and we'll go take a look. In general, oh, I have her unlocked already. Bada boom. We've got our first skill up to 2 points. You know, we're working on this over time. I think the support tree with leadership tree could be totally gangbuster. I think that could be totally gangbuster. What would I do? I'd get rejuvenate. I'd consider getting loose formation. You get hasty departure along the way. And then, I mean, you could get strategic prowess. That's like a must grab. I don't think this commander cares about what type of troop you have. So you could do mixed troops. You could run all the way up to close formation, which I think might be fine. Maybe Name of the King, although I don't think you're rallying stuff. But let's get a look at the skills right after this battle finishes up. We'll get a look at the skills in just a moment. How are you supposed to obtain Constantine? Nobody knows yet. Groggy, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. Best free-to-play cavalry pairing, including 5511 legendaries. What does that mean? A free-to-play cavalry pairing that includes legendaries. So, I mean, if you had 2 legendaries, I would say Con Cao Cao is a pretty good pairing. That would be pretty sweet. Let's go back to our friend, Aethelfled. Aethelfled? Is that her name? What is her name? Yeah, Aethelfled. Ethelfled. That's it. Ethelfled. First skill. Does big damage, huge amount of debuffs. I think this is a pretty cool one. Really interested in having a lot of rage generation to make that tick. Counterattack against your troops is reduced. That's cool. Reduces march speed. Okay, that's cool. This is really good against barbarians. Bonus experience and damage. 35% of pop is pretty nuts. That's really strong. Fortress of Mercia. When this commander leads a rally attack, all armies joining the rally have a 2% higher troop limit. This one, I can't figure out what they really mean here. Is it a 2% higher troop limit per army you're contributing, or is your rallied army capacity actually 10% higher, as indicated in the upgrade preview portion below it? I honestly am not sure how that commander works. Here we go. Bada boom. Summon another barbarian. Let's go back to the chat. What do I think about Alexander the Great? 30% march speed is busted. Straight busted. WTF busted. It's going to be a good commander. It's going to be a good commander. When do we win? When we attack another player on the map, when you beat all their troops. Hopefully that's a helpful answer, Lenny. Spin to fire. Should I use Belisarius and Ethelfled as a debuff team? I don't see why not. Spin to fire doesn't have Hannibal. I don't see why you couldn't use those as a debuff team. I would consider Joan of Arc, though, for the pairing. But you don't really want Joan of Arc to be the primary. You probably want Ethelfled to be the primary. And then Joan of Arc is the secondary. That's what I would do. But if you already have your Belisarius leveled up, then, go for it. Go for it. Drixon showing up in the chat. Showing up in the chat. Hey, Chis, I'm here. Remember when I said your commander would be Peacekeeper, Leadership, and Support? You did call that shot, didn't you? What do you know? What do you know? AB the Beast showing up in the chat. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Let's battle another one of these. Maybe one more after this. And then we'll send folks back to town to refresh our army. Hey, we've got an anonymous donation for $2 as a super chat. Sweet. Thanks for the super chat. Am I ready to get zeroed in 13 hours? Girl pants. What? That's an interesting comment. Well, thanks for the donation. I'll take the donation. Am I ready to get zeroed in 13 hours? How would that even work? How would that even work? We're in zone 1, dude. Can't get into zone 1. What would happen in 13 hours? Let's find out. If we, first heal our troops. I mean, if they want to threaten me while donating money to me, I guess that's okay. I mean, I don't love the threatening, but the donating is great. I'll take the donation. I will take the donation. What do we got here? What do we got? Let's go to the Twilight. Bada boom. What do we got? At the end of this chapter, level 6 passes throughout the Lost Kingdom will be activated, blah, blah, blah. So nothing to do with where we are, nothing to do with where we are, nothing to do with where we are, nothing to do with where we are. And here is where things get interesting. This last stage, Twilight, is where things start to get interesting. I don't even know how far out that is, maybe a week? So we got some time before stuff actually gets dicey. Let's summon another Melfast. There we go. Should I? Okay, good. We sent the army back to town. We'll send them back out again. Bada boom. Royal Knights. Rocket out. And we're almost at level 40, which is pretty sweet. Junji Wang. Great content, mate. Keep up the good work. Thank you for that. Federico, Minamoto, and Cao Cao. I mean, yeah, it's a great combo. Drixon, Beast is here. Indeed, the Beast is here. Fernando Ortiz, what is your skill tree for Belisarius or Boudica? Yeah, I don't know. What is my skill tree for Belisarius or Boudica? I could show those skill trees. Oh, I heard the sound for another donation. I don't see it just yet. Logan Smith, $1. Thanks for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. By the way, donations show up as a super chat. They show up in the center of the screen. And if you donate with the link in the description, it's going to show up toward my upgrading T4 to T5 progress bar, as well as in, I think I point this way. Is it this way? As well as off to the side. Did I get this right? I did. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to hold my hand up higher so you can see it. Yes, it shows up over here. That's where your name will be if you donate. Okay, next battle, level 40. Bada boom. We're ready. Let's send everybody. Here we go. All the armies. Okay, it didn't send all of them. Why not? There's probably a better way to have done that, but whatever. Good enough. There we go. Hi, Chisgule. I'm a fan. I'm also a free-to-play player. Almost 9 million power. Thanks for all your videos. I learn a lot. Thanks again, Chisgule. You are welcome, boy. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Chisgule Gaming, apart from YouTube, what do you do? What do I do in real life? I think about killing barbarians. No, I do also have a full-time job. Wolf Rage, Marauders or Karak. We have them both at the same time. Which one is better? Marauders? Marauders. I don't know what Marauders is. Should I know what Marauders is? I don't know. Lukman Hakim. I'm in number 108, but we don't have Karak. Huh, interesting. Isongye and El Cid or Isongye and Freddy, which is better? I think Isongye with El Cid is probably the better pairing, quite frankly. Okay, we beat that combat. Ton of experience. Look at that. 63,000, 52,000, 79,000. Just a boatload of experience. We get some goodies every 10 levels we beat. Bada boom. Feeling good about that. Now we summon the next one. And I think at this point we start to send 2 armies. Let's send our Boudica army and our Lohar army to get lots of experience floating around. We had a request, by the way, for a couple builds. A Belisarius build. Here's what we're rocking. This is a PvE-oriented cavalry build. PvE. This is a barbarian killing cavalry build. And what was the other commander? What was the other commander they asked for? I don't remember. All right. Chat'll help me out. Wolf Rage is from Kingdom 1295, and KVK just started. What's going on? AKA Clan, can I get a hug, Chisgule? Yes, you can have a virtual hug. Kel, lol, please, more threats for cash. Kel thinks that's pretty funny. Agent 47ist. Hey, Chisgule, I like your videos very much. In your opinion, what's the best way to get legendary statues? Love from Kingdom 1002. Gosh, best way to get legendary commander sculptures is very likely to be wheel events. Ooh, I heard the sound for another donation. That's exciting. This is a spicy stream. Ooh, 40 of a currency I don't recognize. I'm going to have to check this out in the super chat window when I get to it. Keeping up the good work is what I saw on the tail end. Thank you for the 40 of... What currency is that? I actually do not know. Okay, here we go. We're going to send more armies into the fray. Bada boom. We're pretty behind in the chat, by the way. We're up to Logan Smith's $1 donation from earlier. We're going to try to get everybody's comments, and we're going to go through them as fast as we can. So, what was the question earlier? In your opinion, what's the best way to get legendary statues? Right. Wheel events, I think, are one of the very best ways to buy your way into legendary statues. They're way, way better. Wheel events are way better than buying them from VIP. VIP is actually a pretty expensive way to be buying your legendary commander sculptures. It's all about the wheel events. AB to Beast, he might be talking about the stage where level 4 passes open up to everyone to enter. Indeed, that's what he was talking about, but that's a long time away, so I don't know what's in 13 hours. Drixon, Chis, wish me luck on this schooling. Learning HVAC is complicated, but I'm holding a high GPA, so pray for me to keep it the same. Good luck, Drixon. Maintain that GPA, my friend. It really does matter. Between Pelagius and... Oh, I got jumped down to the bottom. Between Pelagius and Cao Cao, who should be the primary? I would argue Pelagius if what you're doing is trying to do big, big damage. Cao Cao if what you're doing is running around the map and killing farmers, or generally just trying to sort of be avoided. The mobility tree is just magical for avoiding combat in the open field. Okay, what else we got? Lissandro, how do you make your troops hold in the open field without going back to your city? When you attack something that says hold position after attack, I've got that up on the screen. You either check or uncheck this box, and that is what will hold them still. Yeah, makes a pretty big difference, honestly. Okay. This question, I feel like I answered this already. Isong Ye and El Cid or Isong Ye and Freddy? Isong Ye and El Cid, in my opinion. What do you think about Legend Ronnie's strategy of only using T4s? I think it's pretty interesting. I'm going to be training up a bunch of T4s just to give myself a bunch more flexibility, quite frankly, for a number of situations, particularly for Ark of Osiris. Chisgule, I'm a 63 million power player. Very nice. Who do you think is good to max? Richard or Saladin? I would focus on Richard, especially if you don't have 2 legendary garrison commanders already. That is a thing I would make my way to rather quickly. Here we go, sending in our 2 armies. Marauders was the barb from stage 1 of Lost Kingdom. I mean, you've really gotta do Karak Ceremony. Like, you've gotta get to 100 of Karak Ceremony. And it was Main Gaming that gave that donation of 40 of the currency I don't recognize. He says, "Hey, Chis, your videos help out a lot. Keep up the good work." Thank you, my friend, for that donation. I do really appreciate it. Okay, what do we got going on here? We're smashing this barbarian. We're probably going to have to send this army back to town. We probably need to keep healing our troops. We do. That's going to be an ongoing thing. We're catching up from some amount of open field combat we'd done earlier. Let's open up our free silver chest and continue to cruise through the comments. Strixon says, "All right, Chis, I'm going to listen now and complete my own ceremony. Holler if you need me. I will." Iran saying hello. Shout out to Kingdom 51. What's going on, Kingdom 51? We are live playing Rise of Kingdoms. In my head, I thought of Rise of Civilizations for a second, and I just got super confused, but we figured it out. Okay, here we go. We're going to send our armies. You can notice I'm dragging and dropping from the right-hand side of the screen. Pretty handy way to make that work. Boudica was the other commander. Dijon with the assist. Boudica was the other commander that people wanted to see the talents for. Bada boom, skill tree, little bit of naked rage going on. And also peacekeeping for thoroughbreds, movement speed, killer instinct, and domination for extra damage. And topping it off with trophy hunter for sweet, sweet value. Yes, that's right. You get chests when you kill stuff, which seems really good to me, particularly in Karak Ceremony. That amount of chests should be going up and up. For instance, we're at 664 right now of these level C resource packs, and that number should go up by, I believe, 30 once we defeat this army with both Lohar, who has that talent, and Boudica, who has that talent. Duluth has Martel's first skill max. Should I just unlock the rest and use him with Olgi, or wait? I would wait until you're optimally 5-5, and then you could go 1-1. If you can be patient. If you can't be patient, I would try to get to like 5-3-1-1 before you go any further. We're cranking out these barbs. Let's send this army back to town, get a little refresh, and look at that. Now it's 694. It was 664 previously. Now we're up to 694 on those chests, which is some sweet value. Hey, we've got another donation. I heard the sound. It'll show up on my screen in just a second. Looks like a $10 donation from the Christian Lax. Thank you for the donation. Love your videos. Never stop. It's a wait. There's a $1 donation, $2 donation, and a $10 donation. Ooh, it's Iran Barak with a $10 donation, who says, "Love your videos. Thanks for having me in your alliance, and also so happy." Hey, welcome to the alliance. Yes, indeed. We are starting to rebuild Legion. Starting to prepare for the next KVK. We've got a really solid group of people that's still here. And, the reality is that some number of folks leave when you lose KVK, and I totally get it. I mean, we're stuck in Zone 1. So, it's really the players who are committed for the long haul that are still in the Alliance. And, we're really happy to have them here. That said, of the folks who left, I'm sort of bummed because they were really awesome people that that went to other kingdoms. Really enjoyed playing with a bunch of those folks, and wish them well in their new kingdoms. And for folks who are interested in joining Legion, if you're around 25 million power and you've got some kills on the board, and what else would I say? You want to make a contribution to a positive community, like we generally maintain a pretty positive attitude in Legion, then yeah, this is a pretty sweet place to be. We're gonna rebuild for the next KVK and hopefully do well there. Hopefully do well there. That's the plan currently. Okay, so much going on. I'm so behind in chat. Luis, hello. One question. Is Frederick and Cao Cao a good pair? Yes, I think it is a good pair. You could use either one as the primary, although I do like Freddy as the primary for the skill tree. I actually think Freddy is a better primary unless you want to go around and kill players, in which case, not players, farmers, in which case you would use Cao Cao for mobility. Can I show off my Minamoto talents? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let's show off Minamoto. We've actually swapped around his build a little bit. Bada boom. I'm pretty sure I put this in my Discord. Links in the description for my Discord, by the way. You should check that out. I put all my recent builds into my Discord. That's a good place to keep up with the latest and greatest. Bada boom, barbarians killed. We're slowly collecting those level C resource packs. Gonna send our troops over. By the way, we've got a rune going. We've got a rune going for... where is it? There it is. 10% experience gain. I mean, 15% would be a little bit better, but whatever. We're going to scout this guy for a 3% attack boost. This person is going to have like 100 scout reports from me when the day is done. And let's get back to the questions. Liage Gaming has a Saladin 5554. Wow! And Genghis 5553. Is it good? Yeah. Use that combo. Use that combo. There might be better combos, but that seems like a mighty fine combo. Boy Awesome. Wow, this is my first time chat and a shout out. Thanks a lot, Chisgule. You are welcome, Boy Awesome. There's your second shout out. Main Gaming says it's Indian currency. Cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. I appreciate it. Jack Flynn, what's your thought on the new commanders? They look interesting. Yes, they look interesting to me as well. I'm skeptical of Ethelfled, except that I think she's going to be a really good debuffer, and in that regard, she's going to be awesome. I don't think she's going to be as awesome or mainstay as like a Genghis Khan, who just is on his own a total beast, but I do think that her debuffs are going to be crucial for group combat, quite frankly. What's the easiest way to get gems fast as a free-to-play? Be in a really good alliance that pulls down a lot of chests? I mean, like, that's probably the best way. The Christian Lax says, hey, Chisgule, how you doing? Edward Romero. Chis, that's Rupia. Ah, the currency from India. Nice. Tyler Temple, is it worth maxing out Minamoto? I've really enjoyed my max Minamoto, and as far as legendaries go, that's the cheapest one to max out, so I feel pretty good about it. Liage Gaming has Hannibal Max, and he's skill. What's a good pair? Hannibal is an interesting commander. Who do I think is the best pairing? I'm not sure. I've tried a bunch of commanders with Hannibal. I've played around with Minamoto for rallies, which I think is actually deceptively good. I think that Yi Song-Ye is kind of an awesome pairing. But if we were talking about like an epic, well, you should be pairing with a legendary. If you've got Hannibal Max, you should be pairing with a legendary. So what legendary do I think is really good with Hannibal? Let's check that out in just a second. I'm going to get these armies headed over. We're going to rock this level 50, so we got to get all 5 of our armies in to get the experience. And let's just get a peek. Who would we pair with Hannibal? Caesar is a classic combo for the increased number of troop capacity. I think that's a decent pairing. Freddy is okay. I say just okay because I think you can do better with pairings. Like, the talent on the talent on Hannibal Barca just don't line up with what I'd really want with Freddy, which is like really high skill tree, like high rage gen. Who else would I consider? You could look at Mehmed II. That's a fair amount of AoE. I kind of like Mehmed II as a pairing. All right, let's get back to the party. We just took down the mini boss, and look at this sweet, sweet experience. 63,000, 52,000. I mean, 79,000. That's solid. Ooh, 3 dazzling starlights. That's pretty sweet. I'll take that. I will take that. Oh, yes. We probably need to refresh our Lohar. We'll do that in a minute. We should refresh our Boudica as well, and we'll pop a 1,000 AP potion. Bada boom. Get back in on the action. Elijah says, Chisgule, can he or she use Peace Shield when in the period being rallied? Last I checked, you can use a Peace Shield while you're being rallied, but it's been a while since I checked that. Chisgule, what do you think will be the event for the new Legendary City theme? I don't know. But if you noticed, ooh, we got more healing to do here. If you noticed, if you go to your city halls, there's 2 legendary city themes that we should be getting a look at. One is Twilight Falls, which I believe is the KVK city theme, which increases your skill damage and commander EXP gain for minus 10% infantry attack, which is amazing. I mean, like, that is amazing. Whew. That is freaking sweet. And Babylonian Gardens. This is also freaking incredible if what you're doing is defending a structure with all infantry, 10% infantry attack, and then minus 5% archer defense and health. Yeah, that is sweet. The origin, it just says from events, and that the event hasn't started yet, which doesn't really tell me all that much about where I get that commander. Speaking of commanders, we're going to need to refresh these armies, and I think we will do army presets for those. We've got Boudica with Osman. Yeah, let's do... It's kind of annoying because I got to redo all my other presets, but whatever, here we go. Preset number 1 is going to be this right here. Bada boom, confirm, and send. Preset number 2 is going to be Boudica with Osman. I will say Khan with Osman is just insane. It's so insane. Bada boom. Looks like we leveled up Osman as well, which is sweet. We're going to send just some T4. There we go. We'll set that as preset number 2. Confirm and send. Let's put a skill point on Osman. Commanders. Let's get a look at my Osman build. Here we go. There's not a great place to put 1 point. We know we want to get strategic prowess. So we'll just... But that's not really relevant until we hit 5 star or 6 stars. What does Osman do? Does Osman do... He does skill damage, and what is this? It's just... Oh, this is additional damage factor, 400. I don't know. Let's put the point. I'm not going to use him as a primary until I have him start up even more anyways. So let's just make our way. Wait, why can't I assign the point? Oh, because I need to put one more over here. Duh. Well, that was easy. Okay. There wasn't anything to discuss after all. Lol. Okay, let's keep this going. And for perspective, for those of you that are following along with the chat, we are now at Iran Barak's $10 donation and the Christian Lax's $2 donation. Thank you again both for those donations. Really appreciate it. Bruh says, thanks for answering. Keep up the great work. Greetings from 175. What's going on, 175? Ben says, hey, Chisgule, long-time watcher, first-time live. Love your content. Awesome. Thank you for showing up live. Iran Barak is Soul Squad. Aha. Welcome, Soul Squad. Neil Hurst. Hi, Chisgule. First time I've caught you live. It's 2:25 a.m. in England. Wow, it is late for you. Thanks for showing up to support the stream. Prado says, my Kingdom and Alliance already lost 2 players who went and joined you this week. Sorry to be taking players from you, Prado. We will take good care of them here in Legion. Alessandro, what happened with Streegis? Streegis is still here. Last I checked. Let's find out. Yeah, Streegis is in, he's in Riot. He's up at 161 power. The Madman. He's doing great, as far as I can tell. And, look, there's a lot of players in the Alliance Riot that I really enjoy. Really glad to be in the Kingdom with them and to be working with them and, looking forward to the next KVK that we do with them. Let's see here. We got our level 54. Cruising right along. Send in our Lohar. Send in our Boudica. Trench Warrior. Has there been any news posted on how often KVK will occur? No. We have no clue. This person's in Kingdom 58 trying to determine if we should give up on the current KVK to save troops for the next one. It depends a lot on your posture. Chisgule, how's the new commander? I love the Archer one. I haven't been using Ethelfled yet. Really got a lot of work to do before they're going to be usable. Donald, hey Chis, what happens when KVK ends? I believe when KVK ends, we all go back to our home kingdoms. Liage Gaming, I have Yi Yang max skill and El Cid 5-4-5-5. Wow. Yeah, put one more skill on that El Cid and you're in a really good place. Blackbird, hey Chis, how many resource packs do you get from Cleopatra Expertise? Between 50 and 110 is the number that I have observed, depending on the resource node. And they are level C packs, which is pretty sweet. For doing nothing extra, we've got our Cleopatra Expertise tier. For doing nothing extra than what we were doing already, we get extra resources, which is really, really good. Really good. Let's go confirm. If we look at the honor roll for individual rewards, the Twilight Falls is the theme that is rewarded there. And let's just confirm here. I believe that is the same one for all of the top 20. It is. Let's just line up our next barb before we look at the next thing here. Looks like we're going to need to send our Lohar army back to town in a moment. We'll try tanking with Boudica here. Bada boom. So Twilight Falls is over here. Bada boom. There's the Twilight Falls. It's the skill damage and the commander experience gain, which is pretty sweet. 5% experience gain, that is just busted good as a City Hall theme. That is really quite good. What are my kills so far from KVK? I have pulled in 36 million kills from KVK. Pardon me, KVK. Roughly 36 million kills, I believe. And a lot of those, I think, are actual kills rather than wounds. Andrew LeMay saw the title of the live stream, made him slightly freak out because he thought it was happening in his kingdom too. Wait, what's the title of the live stream? Oh, yeah, you thought that you had Karak ceremony. Got it. Got it. Man, we're behind in chat. We're doing the best we can to keep up. Let's go look at our battling over here. Oh, man, we're going to have to send both armies back already. I don't think it's worth the army expansion. Let's keep healing troops, though. Oh, no, we don't need to. That's still going on. Okay. We are going to have to train some more knights, which I guess we'll do in a moment. We really want to get a new rune for that. Let's send these back. Bada boom. Summon the next level. And this is why we did the presets. Army 1 is in. Army 2 is insufficient Janissaries. Well, what the heck? Army 2 is in. It's close enough. Chis, have you seen Charlemagne sculptures in the KV Wow. In the KVK Chronicles. Yes, I have, and we are quite aware that they are there. We are quite aware that they are there. Liage Gaming is third in the Legendary City theme. Wow, that's impressive. Tyler Temple just pulled Freddy from a golden chest. Awesome. Wait until you max his first skill before you take Freddy and level him up. That's my advice to you, Tyler. Check out my Freddy video if you want a bunch of guidance on commander pairings. I would argue that Khan as the primary with Freddy as the secondary is busted good. If you click on the question mark by Babylonian Guardians, it states it's awarded from the Midsummer events. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, really? That's the second time I did that. Oh, really? Babylonian Guardians. Ooh. Only awarded during the 2019 Midsummer events. Man, I feel really uncomfortable about that. I have the sense that's going to be one of those like top 10 or top 20 events. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. Well, it might be a competition. I guess we'll see. Another greeting from Kingdom 175. What's going on? Towers says, hey, from Texas. Nice. Karak. Yeah, we had Karak really recently. Terry Lee's from Ireland. What's going on from Ireland? Grom. What's going on, my friend? He says his pass 4 opens in 5 hours. Any advice? Oh, boy. Watch my video about when the pass 4 opened for us. Make sure everybody's online. Gosh, what should you do when pass 4 opens? Don't worry about building a fort. You can build a fort, but make sure that you have flags going toward it to protect it. And you should pop your flag speed building buff if somebody else tries to build a fort, and you should build your way over and destroy their fort. But you know, like the details are super relevant, and you're gonna have to see what's happening. It also depends if you're like a corner kingdom or a middle kingdom. What's the best secondary for Yi Seong-Ye? I would argue that it's El Cid. Some folks use Freddy, but I would argue it's El Cid. And on the topic of El Cid, we've got Treasures of the Holy Overlord that we purchased, which we can open up now. These awards some amount of El Cid. Let's crack these open. First one, Epic Commander Sculpture. Second one, Silver Key. Now, this third one is guaranteed to have Legendary Commander Sculptures because when you purchase all of the daily special chests, one of them is guaranteed to have Legendaries. 7! Yeah, baby. Doing it. That's awesome. That is sweet. That is freaking sweet. That is freaking sweet. Let's go look at his skills. We are at 45 out of 75 on El Cid. We've got -9 on the Legendary Commander Sculptures, the Universals, from our content creator debt. Check out my old video where I spent $1,200 to try to get out of content creator debt if you want to see a little more about that. So we're at 45 currently out of 75 for the next El Cid skill up. Then we're going to need 160 more sculptures to get the last 2 skills. But, you know, we're getting there with El Cid. We're working on him. We're working on him. What's my talent build for Pelagius and Sun Tzu? I can show you where my Pelagius is. But I'll say this. For my Pelagius, I would just use the same build that I have on Minamoto. So I'll just show you Minamoto build because that's higher level. So here's my Minamoto. This is what I would use on Pelagius. Except Pelagius doesn't have peacekeeping, he's got garrison, but you kind of get the idea. Something like this. And the other one was Sun Tzu. I don't have Sun Tzu. I don't have the talent points applied onto him, but this is what I would use. This is what I would use with infantry. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have defense. Sun Tzu doesn't have defense. He has skill tree. Yeah, so I would use... What I would do is I would use these infantry talents up top, and then I would get Rejuvenate off to the side. F it. We'll just build it in a moment. Oh, we have time. This battle's still happening. Let's go build it. Let's build Sun Tzu. What the heck? So, with Sun Tzu, it's really important you get Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate is just crazy good. So, we're going to get that and enjoy the sweet, 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 sweet rage generation from that entire branch. It is freaking awesome. From there, we want to make our way up to elite soldiers, and the march speed really matters. So we're going to start off to the right-hand side of the tree because that's where the march speed lives. First thing we would pick up if you were limited on points is Undying Fury. You could theoretically rock... You could go all the way up to Feral Nature. Is possible that's what you want to do with this commander. The reason I say that is that Sun Tzu already generates a lot of rage. So generating even more rage could be really, really good. Let's revisit the Sun Tzu build after we take out this next level. Let's take out this next level of the Karak ceremony. And then we will continue with the build. So let's position these troops a little bit closer. Position this troop a little closer. And now we're going to send army number 1, bada boom. We're going to send army number 2, bada boom. And we're going to send these extra armies to get in on the action. What's the best epic secondary for Richard? Best epic secondary for Richard. I mean, you could do Scipio, which is kind of an interesting idea, to make like a really tanky army. I like Boudica, actually. I really like Boudica for rage generation, which is kind of weird, but true. I actually really like that. And she's got healing, which is going to have some synergy. Yeah, I actually might like Boudica as my favorite, which is kind of crazy. You could argue that Sun Tzu might be a better pick. Bada boom, level 60 down. Sweet, sweet experience gain. Love it. System message, extra goodies. And let's keep this rolling. Let's summon the next level. Send these folks over. We're going to keep cruising through the chat and go back to that Sun Tzu build in just a little bit. We just got to catch up on chat. Lee says, hey, dude, do you know how the attack shrine guardians more effectively? Because I attack them 1, but I still need... Send 5 armies to battle guardians, and you'll do a little bit better. Okay. Cruising through the chat. JTab says, hey, what's up? Tropical Smooth says he's been waiting for this since the first update. They haven't revealed anything yet, hopefully this week. How much do you think that the skin will be? Will it be 7k gems like the Mother's Day event? I'm guessing it's going to be a competition, which makes me a little anxious. JTab says, greetings from 120. Our Lord and Savior Chisgule. What's going on? Terry Lee, top 20. Really? That would be unfair. I'm just guessing. I don't have any information, but I'm just guessing. Kyle Behonen, you're not going to go fight in KVK? I mean, we're fighting in KVK. We're just stuck in Zone 1. Terry Lee, double rally and reinforce the rally. Whew. Tyler Temple, loving the content and keep it up, Chis. Thank you very much. King Salid. Chenghis Khan. Is that... I think you mean Genghis Khan? Or are you combining Chisgule with Genghis Khan? In which case, I approve. Liaj Gaming says, oh yeah, I have Mehmed 5535. Dude, Liaj, you're a beast. Holy moly. Your commanders have skills. And skills on skills. Life Fails. Hey, Chis, how's it going? Branded, what's going on? Ahmet, Genghis Khan, man. Oh boy, it's catching on. Genghis Khan is catching on. Let's see here. Let's fire up the next set of barbarians. And boom, send our tank. Boom, send our other experienced group. What's the best free-to-play infantry? It would have to involve Sun Tzu and probably Ulji Mundak. Tyler Temple, is a 5111 CPO worth using? Yeah, but get more skills on there. JTab. Yep, JTab agrees. Ulji and Sun Tzu. Richard Romero, you got any tips how to generate the most points in strategic reserves? Yes, Battle Guardians. Oh, other than fighting Guardians with Max Q. Battle Guardians is the trick that I've got. Fight lots of Guardians, and you'll get pretty far ahead there. Does Sun Tzu's expertise really hit 5? It can hit 5. Richard says, hey, what the hell happened to the Father's Day event? I don't know, man. Where are the Father's Day events? Does CPO counterattack damage stack on Martel? I think it does. Can you say Genghis Khan? We've done it several times now. Genghis Khan. JTab. Thinks Ulji Mundak is better. Nice. Uh-oh. First Last says, who to pair with Awful Flad? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Ethelfled could be good, primarily for debuffing. Genghis Khan is catching on. Oh no. HS, what's your top 3 commanders? Genghis Khan and Yi Song Ye and who would the last one be? Probably Richard. Probably Richard would be my top 3. Okay, because we're caught up on chat, we can continue to work on our Sun Tzu build. We'll continue to do that. We're almost done over here. Bada boom. Summon the next one. Send this army back to town. Bring it out as a refreshed army. Here we go. Army pairing number 1. And send this army over. They're kind of far away. Oh well, that's going to be interesting. Collect all these goodies. Well, I guess it's just clearing out the reports. Ooh, our troops are done healing. Let's go check that out. Our troops are done healing. I knew that because we didn't have an outstanding help request. There we go. And, uh-oh. We've got a lot of healing to do. Bada boom. Open up a silver chest. Someone wants me to say Pakistan 3 times? Pakistan, Pakistan, Pakistan? With 180 Genghis Khan spins, how many sculptures did you get? Oh, I love that Genghis Khan is catching on. We got, I want to say, probably close to 100 Genghis Khan sculptures. Probably close to 100 Genghis Khan sculptures. That seems likely. Is Pelagius good? Yes, definitely. Pelagius is good. The Flash. I'm so ready for the Alexander the Wheel. The growth fund I bought a long time ago, plus my new City Hall 25, means I have 45k gems ready to go. Nice, Flash. That's awesome. Best pair to counter Yi Song Ye and El Cid would be Genghis Khan with either Minamoto or else Minamoto or Cao Cao. Okay. What's the absolute fastest commander combo? It's going to be Charles Martel with Alexander the Great. That will become the fastest combo, which is kind of weird that, like, infantry is the fast combo. I mean, they are going to be crazy lightning fast. Bro, talents, please, Belisarius. Sure, we did that earlier. We can do that again. These talents that we have on Belisarius are for PvE. So here's our PvE Belisarius talents. If what you want is PvP Belisarius talents, then you would consider copying what I've done with my Cao Cao, which is as follows. This is the fastest possible movement speed you can get on this commander, which is why it's arranged this way. The absolute fastest possible movement speed. If you're more interested in combat than speed, you'd go all the way up to Rallying Cry, Undying Fury, Grab Hasty Departure. Definitely grab the 1 point over here, and if you're feeling crazy, all the way out to there. Something like that. All right, this fight is still happening. Man, these commanders are already getting weak. Oh, oops, we fired up an emoji. I'm cool with it, though. We might start needing to use 3 armies here. That could be a thing. First, last is I'm going to use all my legendary commander sculptures on Cleopatra. Definitely do not do that. We used 0 universals on Cleopatra. 0. We got all of them from the Cleopatra event. That's definitely the way to do it. Is Khan and Yi Seong-Ye with full cav gonna have the most nuking in the game? I think that could be pretty dang strong. That could be pretty dang strong. It's the Karak event again in our kingdom, and it's not even been a month. I know, right? Christmas comes early in Kingdom 51. It's a pretty good situation. I'll take it. Bada boom. We smashed them. Send these armies back. Summon a level 65. And attack number 1. First rally preset. Attack number 2. Second preset. We're running a little bit low on some of those T4 troops, so we should go into here and see how that's going. They're healing up. Ooh, okay. So we have some troops finishing up. We're going to request the general pretty soon. So let's do this. Let's take this army, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to position it by the Lost Temple. I saw that coming. The game was getting kind of glitchy. I figured it might crash. What are the rewards like at the 100th level of Hell Mode? Oh, we can definitely show that. If you want tips for beginners reborn, you should definitely check out my 8 common mistakes video. That is a really good starting point for Rise of Kingdoms. Okay, so if we zoom all the way out, we're going to send our army over here. We want this training speed rune. We'll go here. And we'll take that in a minute. We're going to fire up a bunch of new troops. Ooh. Oh, we need that to finish, and it'll refresh. We have an event going on right now. Plus, we've got, let's see here. We've got the kingdom buff for training speed. We've got the kingdom buff for training speed. So we're going to request general. And we're just going to train a boatload of troops. And we are going to pop some of these 20k army extenders to just get a ton of these troops going, I think. I think that's what we want to do. Is a 20k extender. What do you think, chat? Should I do 20k extenders on this? I mean, like a 15% rune and the kingdom buff, that's the time for it, right? That's the time for it. The only problem if we do that is that, like, if we did need to speed stuff up for an event that happens before Mighty Governor, that could get a little weird. If we're training new T5 troops, I don't know. What do you think? Because I have these 10k expansions. I could pop a 10k expansion. I could pop a 10k expansion. I have 34 20k reserves. I do. That is right, I do. We buy a lot of the bundle for that. What's it called? Call of the Ancients. Pretty much every time that comes around these days, we buy Call of the Ancients. I'm going to put my request in for general. Let's get that request going. Let's make sure we can get general. If we can't get general, then we definitely don't want to pop it. There we go. General plus. Okay. I am using T5 for Karak, but I'm also using some T4. I don't know. It's cheaper repair cost. I'm not too worried about it. Please make a tutorial on how to hack the game. That is not a thing. That is not a thing I can do as a sponsored creator, nor condone. Okay. Level 67, here we come. Send this army in. Pop another 1k potion. Boom. Boom. And now we wait for general. So should we train T5 or T4 when we pop the army expansion? And, ooh, we're the general. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get the 15% rune. We'll grab this. We've got general. We've got a 15% rune. And now, I mean, I guess we just train new T5s and call it a day. I guess we just train new T5. Like, we want to train a lot of T4s, quite frankly. Like, we really want to train a bunch of T4s. Maybe we should just do T4s. What do you think? Should we just do T4s? Let's see here. We pop this bad boy, and probably should have had this all figured out before I started making requests, but it's fine. This is 16 days. This is 10 days. I really want to have a lot of T4. Let's start with T5s for now. Let's start with T5s. Get some more gold. Boom, boom. Boom. We're going to speed this up. We're going to go boosts. Pop another 20k reserve. We're going to have to use a lot of resources. This is fine. Boom. Crank through some gold. Okay. Train up these. We still have general, right? We do. And one more time. Boom. Okay. Train. Oh, wait. Gotta pop this boost. 20k. Boom. Here we go. Train up a bunch of those. Need more gold. Boom. And last but not least, trebuchets. We'll speed that up. 1 minute. Boom. We really want to upgrade a bunch of these to T5, quite frankly. Yeah, I'm going to pop a 20k booster here. I'm going to do it. Boom. On freaking trebuchets. How many? That's only 5 days worth? That's awkward. Because I really want more than... I want this to at least last till the next troop training event. So I guess we train new, which is kind of gross. I think we do it. I think we do it. Yeah, what the heck? Here we go. New? I don't love it. I don't love it. We could train new T4. That gives us 10 days, which is definitely going to last till the Mighty Governor troop training. When's the next Mighty Governor? We got 6 days. So, yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Boom. And boom. Okay. There we go. All those are training up. Drixon, yes, I am aware that I could have used more of those training boosts in a row. That is very true. We get a little bit of Mighty Army. We don't really need more of that anyways. Okay. Cool. I'm feeling pretty good about all that. Now we need to say done general. Done general. And let's get the other rune. I don't want AP recovery. I guess it's this one. Experience gain. Bada boom. We'll go and grab that. And let's keep summoning Karak bosses to battle. How are we doing here? Oh, you gotta go back to town. Both of these. Has K51 given up on KVK? No, we haven't given up exactly, but like, the reality is that we're stuck in Zone 1. And there's not a way for us to get out. And the question now is posed to the other kingdoms is like, hey, look, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as the ruthless kingdom that battled us to our Crusader fort? Or would they want to be remembered as the noble and honorable kingdom that agreed to a Crusader fort exchange? I mean, I'm a little biased that I think a Crusader fort exchange would be optimal. It would prevent both of us from having deaths. And like, it really costs them nothing because there's no value to holding your own Crusader fort. In fact, like, because it costs them literally nothing to do that, like, I don't know. I think they're going to go for our Crusader fort. And I think it's really a shame that they don't see the value in, I don't know, like, sort of honoring that we've been really good opponents to fight against. Like, I think they've been, as much as it sucked to be up against two kingdoms, like, they were really tough, really fierce opponents. And I don't know. I think it will be a real showing of respect if they agreed to a Crusader fort exchange, even though I think it is unlikely that they will based on what they've indicated so far. That's my feeling, right? Like, I think it will be a tremendous show of respect. But there's, whatever. It's up to them. Chang, yes, I have asked for the Crusader fort exchange, and they did not agree to it. I asked Kingdom 50. It's possible that Kingdom 52 would agree to a Crusader fort exchange. It's possible Kingdom 52 would agree. I need to talk to Kingdom 52 still. Hopefully they will, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know. What epic commanders would I recommend to defend a city? What epic commanders would I recommend to defend a city? If you're using two epics, I would say Sun Tzu with either Ulji Mundok or Kusunoki, assuming that you're going to get swarmed. And I would assume that if you are thinking about using epics, that you're worried about getting swarmed because you're not the big T5 player. So that would be my recommendation. We can go back to the Sun Tzu build once we get this level 70 lined up. Ooh, this army came back. Very nice. And we need to scout a city. We're definitely behind on that. Bada boom. Cool. There we go. Okay. We're going to send Lohar back to town to get healed up, and then the fun begins. All right, level 70, summoned, and sending in first army, and other armies coming in hot. Bada boom. There we go. Now that that is kind of set up, we can go in and work on our Sun Tzu build. Here we go. So there's two builds you can do with Sun Tzu. right? There's the full skill tree build, which is actually very, very tempting, and I'm now debating. If we go the full skill tree build, we're sacrificing the ability to get a damage reduction, which I think is really quite strong, especially if you think you're going to battle a lot of troops. Yeah, that could be really good. These stats are really quite good. Um, This is a tough choice. How important do I think? I guess it depends on who you're pairing with. If you're pairing with a commander that does a lot of damage, then this is pretty good. Everything about this route is good. The stats up over here are pretty good too, though. Let's try a skill build. Let's try a skill tree build, because this is a commander that wants to break rage generation. So if we go this route, that means that we are going to grab all of these required talents. Presumably this is for the open field, in which case from here we want to get some march speed. So the march speed is really crucial. We also only have 9 points left, so we need to be really conservative with... Oh wow, is this perfect? Is this perfect? With 6 points we can get the chance to reduce an enemy's march speed, and we can gain some march speed ourselves. Alternatively, we could go the direction of increasing our defense a little bit when we get weak. I don't know. At that point, we're already dead. Give me the march speed and give me the slow. Okay. There is Sun Tzu. And right when I'm taking my screenshot, the thing popped up. We'll take the screenshot again in a minute, and we'll put it on my Discord. There we go. We get 69 gold donation from King Shart. Thank you, King Shart, for that 69 gold donation. I see you. I see what you're up to. I see what you're up to. All right. Well, I thought I just summoned a guy, but I can't find him. There he is. Okay. Cool. We'll send this army, and we will send this army. We might need to start sending 3 armies, quite frankly. Let me catch up on the chat, because I'm definitely behind. Oh, but also let's just get the screenshot. Sun Tzu build is assembled. I feel pretty good about that, honestly. I feel pretty good about that. Okay. Let's check out the chat. What do you think of the new legendary commander in the expedition shop? It takes so long to get. Dude, it's going to take so long, and I'm definitely not using your universals on that commander. And the thing that's kind of a bummer about Ethelfled is that you really want her to be expertised. Like, I think she only really becomes busted good when she's expertised. So, like, I'm not even going to use her for 180 days or whatever it takes to get her expertise. But the good news is, in 180 days, I'll have her expertise. Chis, Yi Song-Ye 5111, Osman maxed, or Herman maxed with Yi Song-Ye. That is such an interesting question. I don't think Osman is particularly good with Yi Song-Ye. I would go with Herman. Actually, yeah, no. I would go with Herman. I think Osman is good with Yi Song-Ye, but Osman is better with Khan. So I would go with Herman. I love the march speed. There's a lot of good stuff going on there. I think we need to start using 3 armies. I guess the third army we need to use is this one, because it's got a peacekeeper at the helm. That's probably the way to do it. What secondary do I recommend for Belisarius? I kind of feel like Belisarius should probably be the secondary. Pelagius is a good secondary for Belisarius. How far are you going on Karak? all the way, as I really need to sleep. It's 3:10 a.m., but I want to see you do Karak. I mean, we're working on it. I don't know if we'll get all the way, because look how long this is taking. It's kind of incredible. We're probably going to get pretty far. We're probably going to get pretty far here. Let's bring this army a little closer. Let's send in the first army. Let's send in the second army. Now let's send in this third army. We're going to start sending 3 armies. Sue with Osmond is really good for damage. Oh, chat, I lost it. Since both have additional damage, you can grab the talent. Yeah, that seems good. Good call, Drixon. Omni says pretty standard build. I would agree. Terry Lee's off to bed. Good night, Terry. Whoa. Trayvon teleporting in to get in on the YouTube action. Uh-oh. Yep, I knew it. He's sending me stuff. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Well, thanks, man, for the gold. Woo! Such gold. Holy moly. I am good on gold, but this is very helpful. I do appreciate it. Oh, boy. So much gold. Oh, boy. I should send him a message. Thanks for the gold. All right, let's keep battling barbs. Level 73 is in. Send 3 armies. It's getting a little AP expensive. Speaking of which, we need to get some more AP here. Pop one of these and a couple of those. Chisgule, won't Kingdom 50 and 52 be preoccupied in Zone 6 or 7 for a long time fighting those wards? I don't know. I have no clue what that's going to be like. I don't know what is happening in that zone. Vince M. Hey, Chis, we were having an internal debate last night. When you fill someone's rally, what of your commander skills are included? Just passive or active or none? None of the commander skills are used when you reinforce a rally. None of those skills are used. Only the commanders of the person leading the rally have their skills apply. Wow, Trayvon, thanks for the resources, dude. That is sweet. You should hang on to a bunch of resources for yourself. Hang on to a bunch of resources for yourself. Oh my gosh, more gold. Holy moly. Save some for yourself, man. But thank you. I appreciate the infusion of gold. That's awesome. Hey, can I show my Kusunoki talent tree? I will happily show my Kusunoki talent tree. Kusunoki is a commander I have not used in a very, very long time. A very long time. It's possible if one day they create a situation in which for some reason you want to have boatloads of archers on the battlefield that I would need multiple archer commanders to the point that I'm even using epics, but right now that feels a little bit unlikely as a situation that would show up. So here we go. Finish that off, send that back to town, summon the next level, bring these armies a little closer, go on in with the new army, bada boom, and now send those over. Whew. Kusunoki. Here we go. Huh. I've got Garrison build. Man, it's a long time since I've looked at Kusunoki. Here is my Kusunoki build if I were actually using him in the open field. This is what I would do. You've got the skill tree, and it looks like I was really into Naked Rage and Latent Power to max out the damage. Made my way over to Razor Sharp as well as Venomous Sting. Also, you get some movement speed along the way. And then started to make my way over to Arrows Knocked because, I mean, come on, you're bringing full archers, right? So, yeah. What's the best way to counter a Richard Martel combo? That's infantry, so you want to use archers. Yi Ye with Sid is the way to go. You can't use universal sculptures? What? What? Bullocks. Wow. You can't use universals on her. Well, I'll see you in 180 days. Maybe it's longer. See ya in 180 days. We, how many stars do we have? 59. Not enough. I really want to star up Genghis Khan, but we just don't have enough stars to pull that off yet. Let's summon another Melfast. Boom. Battle in on this Melfast. Ooh, we should probably heal some troops. This is where we're going to start to get behind on troop healing, probably. Oh, yeah. That is going to start to happen. There we go. Get that rolling. Ooh, we can buy some stuff. We'll buy that for resources. We'll buy this because it's 90% off. We'll definitely buy these speed ups for 70% off, and the 3-hour chunks is actually a pretty good deal. And no good stars to buy. We'll do the free refresh. Pick up the resources for resources are always good value. 60% off is still really good value for the 3-hour speed ups, so we'll snag those. Then resources for speed ups is good. Theoretically, there'll be an event that lets you trade building speed ups into training speed ups, so what the heck, let's grab it. And we'll take the epic star, although I don't know that we need any more epic stars. And then I think we're good. We are looking pretty good. I can't believe this battle is still happening. All 3 armies are going to need to heal up. And we're using Pelagius with Belisarius right now, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to have to make that one of the presets. I'm going to have to make that one of the presets so that I can send that army out pretty quickly. Holy moly, chat. I got way behind. Kingdom 93 goes to level 5 pass tomorrow. Nice. What do you think of the best combos for free-to-play player, my dude? Pelagius is really good. Pelagius with buy bars, I think, is a pretty sweet combo. Oh, and King Sot, buy bars. And Pelagius is a good combo. Would you ever consider merging with another kingdom to make a super kingdom? I mean, we basically did that leading up to this KVK. And it wasn't a total merge, but it was close enough. But ultimately did not matter because we were up against 2 kingdoms that were also doing that, which was pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. Okay. Let's make our 3rd preset. We're going to battle in with this army. We're going to battle in with the 2nd army. And then we're going to make the 3rd preset. That preset is going to be Belisarius with Pelagius. And let's send, okay, some amount of T5s and the rest T4. Bada boom, 3rd preset, confirm, and march them into battle. There we go. Chis, is it worth getting thoroughbreds for Lohar or fresh recruits? What is fresh recruits? I know thoroughbreds is really good. Where's fresh recruits? Is it over here? Where's fresh recruits? Fresh recruits? Ah. I went with fresh recruits because I was interested in doing specifically the Karak ceremony with this character tanking. Now that that's not how I really play the Karak ceremony, it's possible I should revisit and get thoroughbreds. Debatable. It's definitely debatable. Okay. Nice. This is going pretty well so far. Keep clearing out those battle reports. Is collecting 75 passports that difficult. How many days will it take? It takes like 3 months to get that many passports. It's kind of insane. I have feelings about the way migration works right now, and they are strong. Chisgule, does Alliance Motherland adding to the Alliance Storehouse? I don't know what that is. I just maxed Monimoto. What's a good build for him? Check out my Discord for Minamoto builds. Also, this stream, I think I've showed Minamoto twice, maybe 3 times, so it'll be in here. Wolf, what should I do? I'm leader of the clan that has 15 million power. 15 million power? And right next to us is a clan who has 150 million power. They want to conquer the whole kingdom. What should I do? You must be in the early game. I would make friends with them because you definitely can't fight them. Try to become friends with them. Maybe be a feeder alliance for them. Lol, you named the first preset's talents incorrect garrison. I think I did. I made this build and it's not good. And I need to change it. Yeah, I called it incorrect garrison. What would I do differently? Why is this so incorrect? Why is this incorrect? I think because I could get this. That's why. I now have enough talent points that if I got rid of this and I got rid of this, I could go all the way over and get Razor Sharp. And Rage Gen, I'm just like obsessed with it, so that's why. That is pretty funny, actually. Incorrect garrison indeed. All right. Level 77 is down. Level 78 is summoned. We're going to send Lohar back to town. We're going to bring these armies closer. We're going to send in the new army. New troops, first army is on its way in. Second army is on its way in. And third army is now on its way in. And we're going to get a peek at this healing. It's still going, but it's a little slow. It's a process. It is a process. So it's 690 divided by 3 is how many days it will take someone who wants to do the math on how long it will take to max her. 230 days. Gross. Any idea when the Midsummer Festival events began? I don't know. Bro, is buy bars with Pelagius a good choice? Yes. What's the best way to get passport pages? Buy them with money. That was an easy question. Can you stack Cleopatra's healing with 30 alliance members and get infinite heals? Yes, I think you could. The mother load does not add gold to the storehouse like it used to. Ah, that's true. No pats allowed? Hello. Jan, yes, come to our kingdom, please, if you feel you wanted to leave. We are going for level 5 pass in a day or two, and we blocked off by 2 kingdoms. Diego, hey, Chis, what's considered mid-game or late game? Late game is KVK. Mid-game is headed up to the temple or after you've conquered the temple. What type of commander that is suitable to pair with leadership? I mean, it depends on who your commanders are. It depends. Like the leadership tree? Gosh, does it depend. What would I say to that? What is the best type of commander suitable to pair with leadership? I mean, it depends on who your leadership commander is. Like, if you're using Freddy, you really want to generate a lot of rage, so Freddy gets more skill attacks. So you could use Freddy with Isong Ye and go, like, full archers, for instance. And that's a really interesting pairing. But it sort of depends. Best free-to-play Garrison, Sun Tzu with Kusunoki, or if you think you're up against a rally instead of a swarm, then I would swap in Pelagius. Chisgule, does your buddies at Lilith read the suggestions on part of Discord? When I send them messages on Discord, they are received and they do seem to hear and respond. They are definitely very interested in making the game as great as it can possibly be. Am I going to live stream the Alex wheel? Should I live stream the Alex wheel? We don't have an Alex wheel, do you? I don't. Chisgule, I plan on getting Minamoto Max, but not Cao Cao. What's the next best pair? If not Cao Cao, I would probably go with Pelagius. Pelagius would be a great pair. And we are about to summon level 80. We are about to pull down level 80 in the Karak ceremony. We are freaking doing it. And we have a lot of healing to do. Let's see here. Oh, well, we've almost been helped 30 times, too. Yeah, but a couple more helps and we'll get that finished off for free, so that's pretty sweet. Man, we trained a lot of troops over here. Holy moly. That is going to take a while. That is going to take a while. We probably could have done 10k extenders, but yeah, whatever. I think it's fine. Bada boom. Okay, this guy's down. Pardon me, it's getting a little late here. Let's summon the level 80. Let's summon the level 80, and let's get everybody positioned nearby. Let's get these armies positioned nearby. Let's go in with the Lohar army first, followed by the second army. Then all the other armies can pile on. Bada boom. There we go. And we've got our proper swarm cooking. Oh, yeah. Can I show the best talent tree for Su? Yeah, I can show Sun Tzu again. Let's see here. Bada boom. Sun Tzu talents. I like this talent tree. That said, we just made it. We got to battle test it. Might be the best, might not be. Could be that infantry is the way to go. Could be that infantry is the way to go. If you could focus on only one legendary commander, who would it be? Depends. I think Richard or Yi Sung-Ye are both really, really strong choices for that. Is Baibar's primary and Minamoto's secondary better, or Pelagius primary? Probably Pelagius. Baibar's is pretty good too. I guess it depends on whether or not you think you need AoE. They're both great choices. Oh. Your dad's left hand wants a garrison talent tree for Sun Tzu. Yeah, we could look at that in a second. Here we go. This just finished off. Level 80. Doing work. Bada boom. Nice. Very nice. We've still got these buffs rolling right now. 10% troop attack and 30% experience gain, which is pretty sweet. I would be inclined to start to make my way to bed, but like, those are some kind of nice buffs. Let's return a couple of these armies that are getting a little weak. We're going to have to make some new presets too. Herman with Sun Tzu. Now that's a weird pairing, but I guess I just wanted the experience to go there, is what's happening there. So let's do this. Let's battle in. First army, in. Second army. Oh, those commanders are not in the city. Okay, third army, in. This army, make your way over there. Bada boom. And let's get the presets correct for this other army we were using. It was Herman. And we really would prefer to put the experience on Sun Tzu. Yeah, so let's do that. And we're going to rock full elite Janissaries. We'll call that preset 4. Confirm. And we'll just leave that in town for now. We'll send it out in a bit. This army over here, we'll just leave it here for now. Maybe we should refresh it. Yeah, let's refresh it. What do we have in here? Baibars with Joan of Arc. That's reasonable. Go back to town. Let's see here. New troops. Baibars. And Joan of Arc. And this becomes What do we want? All cavalry, definitely. This will be preset number 5. Cool. We've got our presets ready, and we totally need to scout. We totally need to scout. Boom. Scout. Nice. Nice. The healing finished up. That's awesome. We're now accumulating healing about as fast as we are healing, which is a little awkward. These armies are still going. Holy moly. Should I focus on 5-4-1-1 Richard or 5-1-2-2 Isong Ye? Do you prefer archers or do you prefer infantry? Technically, Richard is the better commander for most situations. Which commander would I pair with Scipio? Depends on how you're using him. I highly recommend you leave Kingdom 49 like me. Then is a 5-2-1-1 Minamoto better than a maxed out Pelagius or Baibars as a secondary? So that's tough. I would argue that maybe like 5-3-1-1 is a definite breakpoint where one is better than the other. Like at 5-2-1-1, you could use it, you could not use it. I could go either way on that. Let's see. Let's send Lohar back to town to refresh. That's the right thing to do, right? Yes. Now we'll send out the Lohar army. Preset 1. And the other armies make their way over. Bada boom. Bada freaking boom. Cool. What does this city have? It's kind of a beginner city, isn't it? I don't even know what alliance this is. B68? I have no clue. Whatever. Sure. I'm flagging. I'm getting tired. I'm pretty sure we had 80 million food at the start of this stream. So training troops, man. That uses up a lot of goodies, doesn't it? That uses up a lot of resources. I mean, Jensen, if you want, you could just use 2 expertise epics instead of Minamoto, and that's a fine choice. 2 expertise epics is a pretty good way to go. Let's see here. We've got... What city buff do we have? We have Spring Blossoms. Cavalry health is boosted. Nice, because we're using a boatload of cavalry. So that makes sense. Drixon says, Chis, I'm on 58 for the ceremony, on 4 stars, and my Richard is still going strong. Yeah. I mean, like, I could be using Richard, but I'm trying to experience up my con. So I guess that's coming at the cost of action points. I don't know. I feel okay about it. Bada boom. First army in. Second army in. Third army in. Okay. Let's go check this out. Our healing is happening. Nice. Solid. Collect these resources. Check out the reports. Cool. Early game, would you focus on gathering commanders? Yes. Or leveling up PvP barb commanders? Yes. Both of those things is important. Both of those things are important, rather. The advantage of getting your gathering commanders going early is that like you're going to use them for the rest of the time you play the game, so that seems really good. The reason you would go for those Well, PvP and Barb Commanders are two different ideas. Unless you've got like Minamoto Tsatsou going on. I would say that the Barbarian Commanders are really important, but you shouldn't dump a ton of experience tomes into them, because you get into the situation I'm in where your Peacekeepers are all already level 60, and like, what are you supposed to do with them? Not use them? They don't need experience. But your other commanders do, and you want the benefit of like their peacekeeping talents. So don't dump tomes into your Peacekeepers, but do level them up. I hope that's helpful. Yeah, I mean, Jensen, it's probably pretty cheap to max out the second skill on your Minamoto. And like, Minamoto's a freaking outstanding commander. Freaking outstanding. Send in all 3 armies. We're up to level 84. I mean, that's pretty sweet. And we're still being greedy, experiencing up commanders, which is kind of incredible. We're still being super greedy, putting experience on commanders. Speaking of which, did anybody level up? Ooh, Khan leveled up. See, this is what we're doing with Khan right now, and I don't love it. I don't love it. I probably will respec him when I have enough talent points to get Feral Nature and Charge to have that combination. I might even have enough points to pull that off now. I probably do. Oh gosh, why did I start going that way? Seriously? Well, it may not matter too much. Oh my gosh, these 2 points. Why did I do that? That's gross. Why did I do that? Because I really would prefer to go over here. That is what I would prefer. So that's awkward. For now, I mean, I put these over here. Gross. Oh well. Wow, this fight is still happening. And my commanders are all getting low. How about that? Might be time to send 4 armies, which is getting kind of expensive. My sending 4 armies is still better, however, than calling in alliance rallies, I think. How is my alliance doing? Haha. Gen X and Abe and Dirty Digger all the way up ahead of me. Very impressive. Very impressive. And they're not calling in rallies, they're just soloing it. I mean, if I pop an army expansion, it would be easier and go faster, which, like, maybe I just should have done that at the start of this madness. It is entirely possible that is just a thing I should have done. Whatever. We'll send all 3 armies back, summon a new one. We're up to level 85. Feeling pretty good about that. Army number 1, in on the action. Boom. Army number 2, in on the action. Army number 3 is in on the action. And let's check the healing. Oh, troops are still healing up. All right. Okay. Chis, how do you feel about Alex and Richard for leading rallies? Effortless would be killer for infantry. Alex? Huh. Alexander the Great, huh? And Richard the First. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Echo Gaming showing up. What's going on, dude? Good to see you here. You should definitely check out Echo Gaming's channel. I love guesting on his channel. Really enjoy having the opportunity to create videos with Echo. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should definitely go subscribe and like some of his videos. We're definitely overdue to guest on Echo's channel. Missed my face. I don't know. I mean, it's It's a pretty. I'm not even gonna go there. Never mind. I'm gonna make jokes about having a pretty face, and I'm just not gonna do it. I can't do it. I'm too tired. I can't pull it off. Okay, Jensen. One last question as a minimum spender. Should I use most of my speed ups in the beginning of the game to get T3 troops ASAP? I've been hoarding all of my speed ups. You should not hold on to your speed ups. Spend them. Spend them for events or things that give you some bonuses, because I hoarded my speed ups and that was just it was not good. You should wait for a good event and then go completely ham and burn your speed ups. All right, we'll get all our armies in here. We're up to level 86. We're doing it, man. We are doing it. Good night, Echo. Rest well. We are pushing the limits on what can be done. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Good afternoon from Kingdom 53. What's going on, Kurtmix? Yes, Drixon says speed ups are made to be used. Go nuts. We've got a lot of troops training speed ups right now. Ooh, we're about to finish healing. Here we go. Ta-da! Nice. Yeah, we're accumulating healing pretty quickly. There we go. We got a lot of troop training speed ups right now. What do we got? What do we got? 494 60-minute speed ups. That's actually not that many. But it's really the general speed ups where we're going ham. 341 3-hour speed ups, 109 8-hour speed ups, 34 15-hour speed ups, 62 day-long speed ups, and I do not know where we got a 3-day speed up from. I do not know. Do we need to scout again? Yeah, we should just scout. How's this going? Pretty good. Nice. Okay, let's see here. Get a little scout going. Boom. I mean, we are not even using an army expansion, which is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Holy hell, Chisgule, that's a lot of speed ups. How many VIP points do you have? We are VIP 15, and we've got a boatload of VIP tokens. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right. Send this one back to town. This one back to town. Summon the 87. Position the army more optimally. Send in the first army. Bada boom. Send in the second army. Bada boom. Send in the third army. Here we go. I'm pretty sure these pairings are not going to work when we get to the highest levels of this event, which is kind of a bummer because we want to put experience on our commanders, but whatever. I'm a new player to the game. What packs are worth buying? Oh, baby. Check out my video on the 30-day gem supply. That's pretty good. And also, depending on how big of a spender you're going to be, King's Coronation's pretty good. Ranger's going to have Academy 25 done soon. Worth switching to Korea. I have 2 out of 1 calves trained and pass level 5 tomorrow. I have 2 out of 1. I don't know what that means. Should you be able to trade items from your inventory to your alliance members? That's kind of an interesting idea. I don't know how I feel about it. Because you basically have huge, massive spender T5s bankrolling the whole alliance. I don't know. In the early game, the resource bundle is amazing because Things don't take long to upgrade, and it's just a race of how many resources you can gather. That's kind of interesting. That's an interesting thought. I mean, eventually, and it won't take too long, you'll hit a point where at first it's like resources matter, then it's speed ups matter, then it's like resources again, and then it's speed ups again. I don't know, it kind of goes back and forth. We're up to level 88, which is actually kind of nuts. That is actually kind of nuts. Our first army, back in. Second army, back in. Third army, now back in on the action. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're cruising. We are cruising. What's the best hero to use or max as a free-to-play? Probably Pelagius, Sun Tzu. Those are good ones. Vincent, I'm new to the game. I upgraded to City Hall 21 with T4s in 3 days. Wow. But I have no idea what I'm doing with commanders. Good news! Check out my commander guides, or check out my epic and legendary commander tier lists. Those are pretty darn good. I need to update those, but they're generally pretty accurate. They are generally pretty accurate. Ooh, we've got to pop some more buffs. We've got to pop some more buffs. All of our buffs went away. Let's see here. Food production. Boom. And wood production. Boom. And stone production. Boom. And gold production too. Wow. All right. Gold production. Boom. And last but not least, we need gathering speed. Gathering speed production. Production. No, it's not production. Boom. And we collect the goodies. Yay. Okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think we're going to make it maybe to level 90 and then call it. That's probably how far we make it tonight. We're almost there. Maybe we'll redo this. We'll attempt 100 tomorrow. Here we go. Bada boom. Summon an 89. Return this to town. Return this to town. All right. Army number 1 is in. Army number 2 is in. Army number 3 is in. Solid. Very solid. We're going to use 5 armies in a second, which I think we will need a little bit more AP to pull off. Ooh, did we level up a commander? Did we level up a commander? Yeah. Pelagius. Speak of the devil. What in the world? Oh, I guess I was going to this first. Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. You gotta get charge. You just gotta get charge. Well, that's why I was like, what was I doing? But I was getting Undying Fury. Yeah. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Chis, you should get to 90 or 95 and make a video doing the last ones. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video instead of doing it live. Maybe I'll make a video. I mean, like, I don't know. You get so much experience if you attack solo on level 100, which is the thing I probably should do. It's just going to cost a lot of action points. But as long as I have a good tank army, which is kind of a bummer because I'd rather have like all armies that I want to put experience on, but whatever. As long as I have a good tank army, it's fine. And like maybe the thing that I'll do, maybe I will pop an army expansion just to make it easier. Just to make it a little easier. All right. 89 is just about done. Boom. Okay. Send this army back. Send this army back. Pop a level 90. Sweet. Here we go. Level 90. First army is in. Second army is already on the field. Third army is in. Fourth army is in. Fifth army is in. And sixth army, need a bit more action points, is in. Holy moly, our Lohar is getting freaking wrecked. Well, this is going to be interesting. Our Lohar is getting basically obliterated. That is kind of terrifying. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Is Lohar going to make it? He just might. Joan of Arc is doing serious work, buffing the heck out of everybody. And, you know, we've got Herman over here reducing the frequency with which this army uses its skill attacks. I think we just might pull this off. Incredibly. We just might pull this off. Whew. Come on, Lohar. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. Oh my goodness. How big is the Joan of Arc AoE? Let's see. Pretty big. I mean, I think it reaches this army all the way over here. Wow. This is close. This is pretty close. Oh, we got this. We've so got this. The animation from Osmond's pretty sweet from over here. It just like looks like a sword. There it is. It's not even a sword. It's like a wave. It's pretty awesome looking. Boom. Yeah, we did it. We did it, and we didn't even have to have an army go back to town and back out. Boom. All right, let's bring all these back home. Good job, team. Level 90 completed. And what do we get? Some goodies. It's not nothing. Oh, game crashed. Why not? Drixon says, scratch that, Chisgule. Grab your favorite caffeinated beverage and finish this out like a boss. Ay, ay, ay. Is my commander tier list still feasible? Yep. I'm going to update it. I'm definitely going to update it. So here we go. Claim that reward. Let's just look at the experience gain. That represents 120,000 experience, 100,000 experience, 160,000 experience, 100,000 experience, 120,000 experience. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty freaking sweet. Get a little more healing going. Boom. All right. Hopefully you've enjoyed this fun session rocking out the Karak ceremony. If you did, like and subscribe. More to come. And until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.